Not long ago, we shared a little snippet of a clip of a group of pro-life young people standing outside of an abortion clinic legally, encouraging women to please do not intentionally take the life of the child in your womb. Along came a pro-choice woman and delivered a roundhouse to the side of the head of a 15-year-old girl, and she went down for the count.
We're praying for you.
Maybe I could take your spine too. Can we take your spine too?
This is our property.
Yeah, and it's my property too.
No,
Don't
it's
you, I
not.
don't have to talk to you.
This
Like,
is our property.
it's my right to be here. It's your right to be here. Let me take your spine
Our
too.
property.
You want to do something? Is she going to do
This is our
something?
property.
Now.
An atheist decided to respond to my comments that a 15-year-old girl had been cold-cocked by an older woman simply because she was exercising her freedom of speech and her freedom of religion and encouraging women to not kill their own babies. This is what he wrote. The young lady who was cold-cocked at the Planned Parenthood clinic got exactly what she deserved. Last time I checked, sir, that would be the definition of vigilante justice, where citizens, they determine innocence or guilt, and then they determine the sentence, and they carry it out by hitting a 15-year-old girl upside the head. More from our atheist friend. Trying to interfere with women's basic health care requires such a response. I see. So your pragmatic worldview says if a young lady is not impeding somebody from exercising their legal right to an abortion because nobody was having a problem getting through the doors, standing on the other side of the parking lot, therefore you're justified in physically hurting a 15-year-old girl. More from the atheist. If a lady is pregnant, it is nobody's business but hers. If she has to opt for an abortion, that is her decision, hers alone. My friend, I would simply ask you to insert a different issue into your argument. If a lady is wanting to beat her children, it is nobody's business but hers. If she has to beat her children, that's her decision, hers alone. You see, the issue is not about rights. The question is, what is it inside of her womb? It's a human being, and nobody has the right to snuff out an innocent life. One more comment from our atheist friend. When the idiotic clown gets pregnant, that's the 15-year-old clown girl, then her opinion on abortion becomes important to her. Until that time, Miss Busybody should mind her own business. I believe this would be the keep your laws off of my body argument. Because let's be honest, there is some consistency here. We have no other laws that tell our bodies what they can and cannot do. My friend, do you see the inconsistency in your worldview? Do you see what your worldview has led you to? It has led you to justifying a 15-year-old girl getting knocked out by an angry woman because she is so determined to make sure that women can end the life of their child. Do you see where your worldview has brought you? I responded briefly to his email, stating, thank you for your email. Very, very educational. You have just justified vigilante justice. He responded, and you endorse trying to interfere with one woman's struggle with health issues. Mind your own business and tell that creep, the 15-year-old girl, that when she is pregnant, then she can have an opinion on abortion. Putting extra pressure on pregnant women to obey your imaginary biblical freak is sure to have positive results. Your group of religious creeps seems to enjoy pushing your megalomania on the innocents of the world. Shame on you. Sir, I'm glad that you wrote in and expressed how you feel about us. I would like to return the favor now. Sir, if you have understood, perhaps now, that you are justifying a 15-year-old girl who could be your daughter getting hit upside the head, knocking her to the ground, causing her to get a concussion. That is the fruit of your worldview. If there's any inkling inside of you that is causing you to go, maybe this thing that I've been basing my life on is wrong, then I would like to share some love with you. Jesus Christ died for you while you were yet sinning. Even you can be forgiven. My hostile, angry, vigilante, justice, justifying, atheist friend. Jesus will forgive even you. Why? Because God is love, and in this is love. Not that we first loved Him, but that He loved us and sent His Son to buy us back, to be a propitiation for our sins. And that includes you, my atheist friend, for God so loved the world. He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him will not perish, but have everlasting life. Today, everlasting life is available to you, even if you have committed the sin of justifying the knockout blow to the side of the head of a 15-year-old girl. Got conflict in your life? Of course you do, because you live with sinners. We have a resource just for you. Conflict. It's all about biblical reconciliation. It is profoundly helpful, and you can find it at wretched.org.